Hey everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching today. So I've got this fun gift box to share with you. I'm calling it, it's another lift and reveal style. So if you're new to the channel and you've not seen the lift and reveal boxes that I've made, I think I've got 3 of them now, and I'll link the playlist up here. But I was looking at those and I thought it'd be quite nice to do that again, but in a different kind of way. So this is more of a tray style. And then you've got a little finger pull there. And when you lift this one up, it reveals this other section. And in there, I've got this tray of toffee chocolates. You know, if I take that out completely, actually, like so, you can see how that looks. You could put anything in there. But I just thought it was quite a fun looking gift box. And also here, you could add a gift card. It just says there, a little something made with lots of love. These are just little token gifts that I'm popping into a hamper, but you could easily, you know, make this more special. It could be like a mini selection box. You could lay a few sweets all together in there. You could probably fit some small clothing in there as well, or maybe a scarf or something, some gloves. And you could turn this into a nice gift box for Christmas as well. I think that would look lovely. But like I said, I've made it to fit these chocolates. These are £1 from B&M, all other, you know, lots of superstores as well sell it for that kind of price. So it's a nice inexpensive gift, but it looks really nice. And I've got that lovely topper and my favourite holographic card on there as well. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. So the paper pad I've used is a first edition one. This is called Oh So Sweet. I've had it a while, but it's a really nice one for Valentine's. So although it wasn't brought out for Valentine's, it does work really well. You've got the little heart-shaped lollipops. You've got nice little puns. The ingredients there, it says a spoonful of love and a dash of happiness. Lots of hearts, you know, hearts in the Battenberg there, all kinds of things. So it's really, really sweet. So I thought it'd be a nice one to use. So that one there, and I think you can still get hold of that one as well. So this is the toffee. Again, I've got a few tutorials using this chocolate. It's a really nice one. So I'll link up the other boxes there. So I think there's probably, including this one, maybe 3, maybe even 4 tutorials with, you know, just giving you some nice ways to gift this. So I will link those. I've already done the topper. I just fussy cut pieces from the paper pad and just layered it all up there. And one of these hearts is from a Simply Creative pack, and you get gold and silver together. The Nuvo Drops I've used across both of them are the Jewel Drops, and I've used the Aqua Planes on this one, so it gives you that nice water droplet effect. And then this one here is the Rose Water, which I used on the other one. So you want 2 pieces of 7 by 9 1/8. And you're going to score both of them 1 inch on all 4 sides. So 1, rotate, 1, rotate, and then 1, and again. Like I said, you want to do that on both pieces. And then for the box that comes out from inside, you're going to want 1 piece of 6 1/4 by 8 5/8. And along the 6 1/4 side, you're going to score at 1, and then 1 7/8. And then along the longer side, you're going to score at 7/8 and at 7 3/4. Okay. And then on the other piece, this is 5 1/4 by 8 5/8. So along the 5 1/4, you're going to score at 7/8, and then along that longer side, you're going to score the same as the other one, so 7/8 and then 7 3/4. Okay, so that's all the scoring done. Next, you want to fold and burnish all of the score lines on all of the pieces. Okay, so starting with those 2 pieces that are the same size, I'll show you how to cut this one, then you want to cut and assemble the other one exactly the same way. So first of all, you're just going to cut down your score lines along the long side like that. So you're just cutting to the first score line, and then flip it so you're working on the other side, and cut again like so. And then just take a little wedge off of the corners. Okay, so you see mine are both the same way. And then you're going to take your glue and add it to all of the 4 corners. Do one at a time, but just bring it around and just bring that together so you've got a nice right angle there, like so. So do this one so they're all the same, and you'll do the 2 corners on this piece here. But on this end, so I know I said cut them all the same, it's just easiest to do it this way, but you actually want to completely remove those there. This is going to be the kind of the top of it. This is the flip lid, okay? But you will stick these together the exact same way that you'll do this one here. So I'm going to get that all done. So you should have one like this with this open piece, and then this tray. This one's going to slide over the top, and we will eventually stick that over the back there, and then you'll have it looking something like this. Okay, so now we want to start sticking just some of the mats and layers down. You don't want to stick all of them just yet. So I've cut these pieces here. So let me remember which, yeah, so this one's going to go in here. I'll have it that way. So you want to stick the one with the flap. You want to stick this piece in first, then we're going to hole punch, pop the ribbon through, and then we will stick our topper, and that will cover everything up. So this piece here measures 4 3/4 by 6 7/8. I'm going to use the Collall construction glue here, because this is going to really strengthen the lid, because you want the lid to be nice and strong, because it needs to lift the weight of that chocolate. I mean, if you're putting something light in there like clothing, then you probably wouldn't need to worry too much, but you don't want it bowing as you open it. So I'm just going to lay that one down there, make sure that's all secure, and then whilst that one's drying, I've got the same pattern again and the same size, and that's going to stick in the bottom of the tray. So stick that one down as well. So that's all stuck down. This is the tray piece, and I've got that which I'm going to stick in the middle. So I thought this would be nice to put a gift card on, or just have that sentiment. But I've got these little scratch cards here from the pound shop, and they're for Valentine's Day. I thought they're perfect. So if you don't want to have all of that there, you could just, you know, pop that in the bottom. But I'm actually going to put these in the door hang that I made for Valentine's Day. So if you haven't seen that tutorial, just follow the link here. They're going to be going in there, but I just thought I'd show you. So I'm just going to stick this one down. The sizes of this can be anything you want. I think I started off with 3 by 2.5, and then just drop down 1/4 of an inch for the layers there. Okay, so that's all in place. Then I've got, just get yourself a self-healing mat, because you need to punch a hole in this. Now I've got my old punch here. This is an old X-cut one, so it allows you to hole punch anywhere on a piece of, you know, cardstock or paper or whatever. If you don't have this, just pierce with the pokey tool, you know, your piercing tool, because once the ribbon's through this, you're not really going to see that it's maybe not as finished as you would like. But let me just grab this one so I can see where I came down. Let me just grab my ruler here. So 2 inches. So just going to, if I do it from this side here, and just mark with my pencil, so that's where 2 inches is, and then just make sure I get it roughly in the middle. In fact, I think that's about right. So I'm just going to push through, and then I can just pierce right through there. So you could just do that a few times and make it as big as you want, but I'm just going to tidy mine up and just pop that over the top. There we go. Okay, so I've just cut myself a piece of ribbon here, and I'm just going to thread it through like so, and then just add some glue on the top, and just stick that down. Hold that there for a second. Okay, and then I'm going to cover the top of this now with the construction glue. So all over there. Like I said, this is just going to really reinforce it, hide that, and just make this very strong. A bit heavy there. Just spread that out a little bit. And you want the flap at the back. Fortunately, I can cover my glue, but stick the glue on the back of this piece, not onto the lid like I just did. But you can't see it anyway. I've just got away with that. So that's all secure. Then I've got these strips here. Again, we're still working on the lid, so you should have this piece and then the top of there. So these strips here, you'll want two that are 3/4 of an inch by 4 3/4, and then one. You could have two if you want one for the back as well. This is again 3/4 by 6 7/8, and these are going to go on the 3 sides here. Okay, and then lastly, you want to just punch. So this is along the side, the front piece here. Just pop in my 1 inch punch, so it's in the middle, and then that just gives me a little finger pull. So leave those two to one side. You now want to go to these pieces here. So starting off with the one where you've got these two pieces, you've got this one that's slightly smaller. This one, you've got this extra 1 inch piece. This is the hinge. This is what allows that box to pop out. So what we want to do first of all is just remove the bottom corner on each side. So take that one away. And that one away. So that's our hinge. So now everything above that is the same as this one here. So then go along the side and you're going to cut that away, and then again just cut down just the first score line there, cut that one away, and then I'm just going to take a little wedge off. Like so. Next we want to punch a hole into this one. So I've just got my mat again, and this one is again 2 inches. 2 inches down from the middle, so I'm just going to put my middle marker there, and then you can see I'm eyeballing a lot of this. That seems about right, so we can just punch through like so. In fact, you want to put your pattern paper on this piece and then punch. That would make more sense. So I've got these ones here, so you can see that one's going to stick there. So this is 4 1/8 by 6 5/8. So I'll stick that one down, and then you'd punch your hole. And then I'm just punching again along that outside. Just, you know, makes it easy to pull the chocolates out. Then we can bring the sides around. So you're going to add your glue and bring both of those around. So I'll show you this one here. Like so. Right, I've just realised you don't want to punch the hole on this one. This one's for the bottom. It's not going to make any difference for me because you're not going to see that, but you don't want to punch a hole on that one. You want to punch a hole on this one. So you want your pattern paper the same size again as what I gave you before. So I'm going to have that one that way. Get that stuck down and punch your hole and do everything I've just done. You still do the finger pull on both pieces anyway because you need that to pull the box out. It's just the hole. So I'll just edit that out of the video. Or I'll put a little note up to say don't punch. Okay, so with this one, you're going to cut up here and like so. Okay, and then just remove them completely. Okay, and then this one is going to go inside. And then those two are going to go on the outside. You want that hinge to stay out. You can see how that all wraps around. Okay, so I think just trying to, what's going to be easiest, because we need to next, this is going to be obviously in this way, like this. you want your string, you want to attach this, because that's going to attach on the back. In fact, what we can do is if we get this stuck down, so you've got your tray and the lid, let's get the back stuck down. Just trying to make sure I show you the easiest way to attach the ribbon to the next bit. So pop it on there, just slide it down so it's nice, you know, nice and snug, and then just bring that over the back, and then you've got a nice surface to be able to push that down as well. So just hold that there for a minute until that's secure. So you could just have this as a really nice little gift box, you know, for a scarf, small bit of, you know, jewelry, gloves, things like that. It's a really good size. Okay, so now you could attach this through here without sticking it to the box. Just, you know, this is probably going to be the easiest way for you to be able to do this, or you can stick this all together and then do it. So I'm just going to bring that down, and it's kind of up to you how high you have it. If I just tell you, that's kind of nice there. So I've got, in terms of the ribbon showing, about, I guess, 2.5. It's hard to get the ruler in there. Yeah, it's about 2.5. So I'm going to do it this way because I didn't do it this way with the other one. I actually put that all together. So I'm just going to add my glue, because you want to stick another piece in here, which we should have done before we put that down. There's just a lot of steps. It's all easy, but it's just getting it in the right order. But you want to seal this so that the chocolate doesn't catch. That's where it's going to kind of be when you lift it. So like I said, about 2.5 of the ribbon showing there, and then the rest is stuck inside there. Then I've got just, you know, a piece here, just scrap really, that's going to go on there. So you want to stick that same size as what I gave you, just checking I have given you that measurement, 4 1/8 by 6 5, yeah. So I'll put that on there and then just recut the finger pull. But that just, again, is going to reinforce this, and it's going to make it so that the chocolate, whatever you're having here, is going to be able to slide in there nicely without catching on the ribbon. But I done all of this when this was all together on the other one. So you can do it that way as well. You know, there is no real right or wrong, it's just finding which way is going to be easiest for you. Okay, so next I'm going to secure this in. So you want to add your glue. I'm going to use my quick grab for this one. And this is all going on the tab. Okay, and it's going onto the back here. Just sit that in. It's exactly 1 inch, so it's the same height as the back there. You can just get in. You then push it right down, and you'll be able to just apply some pressure, bring that up. Just make sure it's in the middle because it's slightly smaller, just so it would sit nicely in this section. Okay, like I said, I've got the hole there, but you're not going to see that once the box is lifted up there. So next, this one's going to go inside, but these pieces are going on the outside, like that. So you want to add your glue on the back of this piece. So we'll do that first. So just sit that in there and just bring that up. So you're able to get to all of the parts quite easily, like so. And then you can just open up here and then just close that one. Pop it on its side. Use your bone folder and stuff just to get in there. And then again, just get in there. I think I prefer the other way, putting this together first and then popping the ribbon through, but you've got to kind of get your hand in there then. So like I said, hopefully one of these ways will work. But now you've got your box that lifts up. Once the Collall glue is completely dry, it will not bow. If I just show you this one here, because these chocolates are actually quite heavy. You see this is nice and strong. So I've just cut one of the cakes there just to cover the hole on that side. Like I said, you're not really going to see it, but it's hidden. Okay, and then I've got my chocolates here. So you could, you know, just not have this and they would fit nicely inside there. Pop a little glue dot or something, but that will now go inside. And then what I would also do then is just use that to, again, make sure that glue is all secure. You can now pull them out nice and easily, and you've just got a fun gift box idea, something different. So I'll just bring back in this one, just again using the same papers from that pad, but just that kind of more coral colour cardstock, and then this is using that mint. You can see there how it all works. It's perfect for gift cards, like I said, smaller gifts, or the chocolate as I've shown you. So I hope you've enjoyed this gift box lift and reveal version today. As always, everything will be linked in the description box below that I've used, and I'll be back again very soon with more tutorials. Take care. Bye.